Live from the 412, it's Platt's Point of View, y'all. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. I'm Platt, and this is Platt's Point of View, where I give you my opinion on sports locally and nationally. We honor the old school and new school in our old school, new school segment. We have our high school spotlight, and later on, I'll tell you who needs to turn up and get lit. So today, we got a special guest today who will be my partner in crime for both of the shows. If you follow basketball locally, he probably dropped a cool 19-8 on your local blacktop or on your local gymnasium, arena, etc. So without further ado, let's welcome my friend Rob Jameson, aka JMO. What's up, JMO? How are you, man?
Good, man. Appreciate you.
All right,
Thanks
man. We gonna get this started, man. Start a little bit. Let's go NFL playoff talk, man. The NFL playoff started. And we saw a whole lot of stuff happen over the weekend, man. We're going to start with what you think of Tom Brady, man? Like, it's crazy, man.
Well, I just feel like it's coming to the end.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You think he's going to play for another team next season?
I think he's going to play for another team.
Yeah, I do too. I'm looking at the LA Chargers and maybe the Tennessee Titans, man.
Yeah,
like, seriously, like, it's crazy.
I agree. What you think about the relationship with him and Belichick? You think it's going to have
I
something to do with
actually
it?
think that they want to I think him and Belichick want to prove that they can win without each other.
I agree.
Like, basically, so this is the demise of the New England Patriots. I think we're seeing this ship sail.
Yeah.
This ship is about to sail, J-Mo, and
Absolutely.
it's about to get real ugly. Like, I think both sides are going to have negative things to say about each other, and it's a whole lot of stuff that was in the closet that's about to come out with these New England Patriots. But I'm glad they lost. Forget New England.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, forget New England, man. So we're going to move on to the next topic, man. And how about Kansas City and the Houston Texans? I think Pat Mahomes with his rocking arm, I think they're going to pull it out. And I was like having trouble like trying to figure out who's going to win the game. But I like Kansas City. I think they're going to beat Houston.
I like Kansas City as well, but
I know it's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up, man. But I'm a Kansas City. I like
Dabo Swinney keeps saying his Deshaun Watson's the Mike Jordan of football, man.
He said it before the draft when everybody was throwing dirt on his name.
And he keep doing magical stuff, though. Every game he do something magical, man. So it won't surprise me if Kansas City wins the game. I mean, if Houston wins the game.
Yeah,
it would not surprise me at all, man. So you like Kansas City, though?
I like Kansas City.
Me too, man. But it's like if Houston win, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Me either.
But our next game is Green Bay and Seattle. Who you like, man? I like Seattle. I'm going with Russell Wilson. I think he's going 1-2 step like his wife Sierra, man.
Well, you know, I'm an Aaron Rodgers guy, man. You know, that's a bad man. So I think I'm going to take the Packers this game.
I don't think the Packers is that talented across the board. Like,
it's funny because their record, you know, might not show how good they are or how they could be, but I'm just going to ride with my man Aaron Rodgers. I think he can pull it out.
Yeah, I like Seattle by 3 and a late
by 3?
field goal. Yeah, I think these dudes is going to come to play for Pete Carroll.
It's going to be a game.
Yeah, I think Beast Mode might have 100 yards, too.
Think so?
Yeah, I think it's one of those days it's supposed to be snowing.
He getting into the flow, though.
Yeah, he is. He's a monster.
He's getting better
as man, everybody think he washed. People think that he's not in shape, man. That boy work. He's a workout warrior.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Like, seriously.
He built for the playoffs.
Yes, he is. And next game, Titans-Ravens, man. You saw Derrick Henry run wild against New England. Derrick Henry ran wild, man. So you think the Ravens could stop him?
I do, but I'm kind of stuck because Derrick Henry, again, built for the playoffs. Old school football, run the ball, 34 carries.
You're right.
Man, I like to see that, but I'm definitely going to pick Baltimore. Ain't no question about that.
And the thing Mike Vrabel did, they're the first team to actually commit to the run.
Absolutely.
Why couldn't the Steelers do that? They committed to the run. They gave him the ball all them times.
Good to see
they
that.
committed to the run. I think Tannehill attempted about, 15, 16 passes? That was it.
But they know who they are.
Right, exactly.
They know who they are.
And their style, it like plays basically into Baltimore's hands, like that dirty, gritty running style. But I think in the end, Baltimore's physicality is going out physical the Titans. So I got Baltimore winning this one by, say, 7 points by a touchdown. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Lamar Jackson. I think Hollywood Brown's going to show up. He's going to have some deep balls thrown to him, and I think that'll be the difference.
I agree.
Cool. Okay, and last game, what about Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings going against San Fran? I drank the Kirk Cousins Kool-Aid, man. I got him winning. Garoppolo.
You got him winning this game?
Yes, I do.
Really?
This is Garoppolo's very first playoff appearance, and I think he's going to be ready. I think the moments might be too big for him. He might be thinking about that porn star, too.
Yeah, hey, man, that can distract you a little bit.
Porn star Jimmy.
That can distract you a little bit, but I like San Francisco's balance. But you know what? I've been drinking that Kirk Cousins Kool-Aid too, and I think he's been playing extremely well. I think he got that monkey off his back that everybody said he couldn't get the big game under him. I think he got it under him. But I'm definitely going to pick San Francisco, though.
I'm taking Minnesota,
Minnesota?
man.
I'm shocked in that pick.
I like Big Daniil Hunter.
Okay.
I like Anthony Barr. What's the other guy's name? Everson Griffin.
Yeah.
Like, people forget, this is basically the same defense that went toe-to-toe with the Legion of Boom. Remember the kicker missed the field goal, that snow game? Like, this is basically the same defense. They got about maybe 2 new starters. So these dudes, they're built for this. Like they're not going to be scared of San Fran.
No,
like, they're not scared of that. Them dudes, all those versatile players, Debo Samuel and them, they're going to be ready, man. So a lot of people laughing at me because I'm taking Minnesota. But I'm drinking the Kirk Cousins Kool-Aid, and at the end of the game, he's going to say, you like that, you like that. And I'm going to be laughing at everybody. Kirk Cousins got swag, and I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings, man. That's
cool.
So, yep, there we go. You got San Fran, I got Minnesota. Cool. So next up, man, let's talk about some rookies in the NFL, offensive and defensive rookie of the year. I picked Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. Kyler Murray, he balled out all season. I think he completed about 64% of his passes, over 3,700 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 87 quarterback rating. Nick Bosa, I think he had 9 sacks, a forced fumble, an inter. He was just vicious coming off that edge, man.
Very disruptive.
You know what I mean?
Very disruptive.
And no disrespect to the other rookies, because you had other rookies that got busy. You know, A.J. Brown, my Steeler Deontay Johnson, Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. Who else, man? There's a couple other guys that got busy, man. What's the one corner's name? I can't think of him. But yeah, a lot of rookies got good. DK Metcalf. A lot of rookies had some good seasons. Don't forget about Gardner Minshew. He had a good year. Daniel Jones. A lot of people were saying he couldn't do it. He went up to New York and he had a good season.
He had a good season.
But when it was all said and done, man, I liked the Kyler Murray and I liked the Bosa kid.
I like
the
Kyler
of the
Murray
year.
too. I mean, for the odds they had stacked against him, being short and having a whole bunch of things to say, I thought he played pretty well.
Yes, he
pretty
did.
solid.
Yes, he
they
did.
got a good future.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they got to nail this draft, and hopefully Cliff Kingsbury can build off of that and get Murray going.
They got the quarterback intact, franchise quarterback.
Yes,
for sure.
they do, man. So next up, we'll go to what's next up? We're talking about Mike Tomlin, man. Mike Tomlin. So this season, he finished 8-8. And, you know, people all, no matter what, we're in Pittsburgh. Everybody wants Tomlin to get fired, this and that. But I thought he did a remarkable job with the little pieces that he had. He basically had an 8-8 practice squad, 4-string quarterback. We should have went to the playoffs. We'd have had better quarterback play. And I just go back and look like, damn, Tomlin, why did you trade Joshua Dobbs? I think Joshua Dobbs would have won that Buffalo game with his running ability. His arm's way stronger than Duck Hodges. But, you know, they didn't know that Ben was going to get hurt and all this chaos would have happened. You know what I mean? But I also think that I think Tomlin nailed it this year with that Minka Fitzpatrick trade.
Absolutely.
That was big, man. That was big, man. And for him to be faced with so many issues coming into the season, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, all the riffraff, I thought Tomlin did a remarkable job.
I'm on the Tomlin boat with you as well. I've been saying it all season. I thought he did a great job, but you know we here in Pittsburgh, so we can't do nothing. We gonna go 16-0 and shut everybody out 1,000-0.
Right.
You gonna hear everybody's voice. But for what we was stacked against, and basically having a 4-string quarterback at the end of the season with Duck Hodges, I thought he did a great job, and I think he's a candidate for Coach of the Year, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, I thought if he would have made the playoffs, you could really give him Coach of the Year.
Absolutely.
But Ben didn't make the playoffs. I still think he did a remarkable job. He definitely deserved honorable mention.
Yeah.
And more people need to be talking about him.
I agree.
You know what I mean? That's another thing I want to talk about before we switch gears. This Rooney Rule, this is crazy, man. I mean, you got Raheem Morris, who's not a head coach. Jim Caldwell. Byron Leftwich didn't even get an interview. He didn't even get an interview. Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. Since he's been the offensive coordinator, I think they averaged about 28 points a game. He was supposed to get an interview. I don't know what happened. I just think it's BS. If I'm Rooney, I would come out and I would talk. Just interview these guys. Just interview them. Like, it's a shame that a lot of these minorities, they're not getting the proper opportunities to be an NFL head coach. And I think it's a shame, man. It's a shame. You know what I mean? I think Rooney need to come out and say something, because it's like they're just smacking him in the face. Like the guy from Baylor just went to Carolina. I think he was the only one they interviewed. And I just think it's sad, man. Like, it's 2020. Like, give us opportunity. That's all we ask. You know what I mean? We in the room, but give us opportunity.
I agree. And
Opportunity.
they manipulated the rule. You know what I mean? That was initially what it was supposed to be. And so I feel like they might interview a receiver coach from the team knowing that they ain't going to hire him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let's just make sure we follow through with the rule, but we already know who we gonna get.
Right.
So I know the Rooneys didn't come. That wasn't the plan when they made the rule or came up with the rule, but now they manipulated it. You know what I mean? So we got to do better.
Yeah, we got to do better, y'all. Y'all got to get this, get the Rooney rule right, please. Get it right.
Get it right.
But we're gonna switch up and let's talk about Josh Gordon. Will Josh Gordon ever play in the NFL again, man? Because Josh Gordon, man, he got 5 suspensions in the NFL. His troubles began with drug policies. It began at Baylor, which led him to transferring to Utah. He had a dirty urine at Utah. He was flagged for weed. He never played a game for Utah and declared for the 2012 supplemental draft. And since he's been in the league, it's just been up and down, up and down. And it's a shame for all that talent that boy got, man. He'd rather smoke weed, drink lean. He's been in rehab about 8 times. Like, he's just so talented. And guess what? He's only 29 years old. He still got about 4 or 5 good years left, J-Mo. Like, come on, Josh Gordon. Step it up. And I had a funny feeling, man. When he went to Seattle, I'm like, Seattle's like a marijuana capital, man. Not being funny. And I'm like, man, this dude might be going to the dispensary after practice. And and you know what? Belichick and them must have knew that because you see they got rid of him. So they must have already knew that he was going to flunk the test. You know what I'm saying? So he just he needs some serious help, man.
Really
it go from lean to Xanny to marijuana to liquor. Like, I was reading an article and he said that when he was at Baylor, he said his biggest regret was not being eligible to play with RG3. Because that year they was loaded. It was Terrence Williams, Kendall Wright, Terrence Ganaway. They was loaded. And he said that was his biggest regret. And he also said that a lot of those practices, he would pop a Xanny or he would smoke a blunt before practice just to see if he could still play while he's high. And I said, come on, dude, you got some serious problems.
Because, he got a deeper issue that got nothing to do with football.
Yes,
he's talented,
very
so everybody
talented.
keep giving him a chance. But eventually, their chances run out.
And
hopefully not, you know what I mean? I pray that he get everything together and get himself together. We got to get to the deep root, which is the problem that's off the field. You know what I mean? He's taking it to the field, but it's off the field. So hopefully he get himself together and get out there because he's talented. He's talented, man. He needs to be on the field.
And a lot of people's like, oh, man, why did the Steelers sign him? And I'm like, dude, listen, this is the biggest risk reward. We don't want to deal with all those off the field issues. I mean, we'll take him because he's very talented, but if he had a clean slate, I'm pretty sure they would have signed him. But he has to look at himself in the mirror. He has to take a step back and just get the proper resources, man. You know, go to see John Lucas or something, one of them rehabs down Texas or something, and hopefully it'll pay off, man, because he's too talented. And it's a shame that his career is just going downhill like this, man.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So Josh Gordon, get it right, man. Turn up. But next up, we're going to switch gears, and we're going to go to NBA. Let's start talking about Lou Williams. Lou Williams, the best 6 man ever. He's about 6'1". Last season, he averaged 20 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. This season, he's averaging 19 points a game and 6 assists. Lou Williams is probably the best 6 man in NBA history. He was drafted out of high school by the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2005 NBA draft. Williams played 7 seasons in Philly before signing with Atlanta in 2012. Williams played 2 seasons in Atlanta before he was traded to Toronto in 2014. He was named the NBA 6 Man of the Year in 2015, 2018, and last year, 2019. In March 2019, he became the NBA's career leader in points off the bench. Lou Will is one of the best dynamic scorers in the NBA. A lot of players say Lou Will like to go left. Every player knows that. But guess what? It doesn't matter. He goes left anyway, and very few players can stop him from doing so. He can create his own shot anytime he wants. He's a willing and skilled passer with superb playmaking ability. Teammates love his locker room leadership and his never say die attitude. It's simple. Lou Will is the best at what he does, scoring off the bench. What a deadly weapon, Lou Williams. What you think of Lou Will, man?
Everything you said, I totally agree. Best 6 man, battling between him and Jamal Crawford. But Lou Williams, man, I mean, just a true professional. You know what I mean?
Sweet Lou's nice,
and
man.
You got to have the right mindset to just come off the bench knowing you could be a starter. You know what I mean? People don't understand that. So I have nothing but good things to say. Everything you said is spot on. Best 6 man ever.
Yes, Lou Will, man. We got another 6 man that I'm talking about, and I just don't understand. Jamal Crawford, why is he not signed? For his career, he's averaging 14 points per game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He's a career 34% three-point shooter. Jamal Crawford is an absolute beast, and he should be on the NBA roster. Crawford is the first 3-time winner of the NBA 6 Man Award. He's about 6'5", combo guard, 2 guard. He has over 19,000 career points, and that ranks 53rd on the NBA career scoring list, ahead of Hall of Famers like Scottie Pippen, Isaiah Thomas, and even the great Julius Erving, man. Wow. On April 9th, 2019, Jamal Crawford became the oldest player to score at least 50 points for 4 different teams. And he's the only reserve to score 50. Jamal Crawford is the perfect bench scorer. He's versatile with playmaking skills, and he can light it up in a hurry and dazzle the crowd with his Rucker Park-like ball handling skills, which is amazing. Like dribbling off, he got the ball in a yo-yo. Someone sign Jamal Crawford, please. Lakers, Lakers, man. Somebody got to sign this boy. This boy's tough. So what, he old, man? You just heard what I said, man. On 50-point games, he can score in a hurry, J-Mo. It's crazy nobody's trying to sign this guy.
Professional scorer, man. Just like you said, Lakers. You know what I mean? I'm with the Lakers. Sign him, please.
Yeah,
he need to be on the roster. Professional scorer. You know what you're getting from him. And, again, he's able to accept his role.
Right.
You know, when you get older, players don't want to accept their role. I should be doing this, should be doing that. No, he knows his role. He's been on the bench his whole career. Sign Jamal Crawford. Right? Somebody.
Please, somebody sign Jamal Crawford. It's just pitiful. And how about Carmelo Anthony? Melo is back, man. On December 6, 2019, Melo's contract with the Blazers became guaranteed after signing a non-guaranteed deal on November 19, 2019. I knew Melo still had game left in the tank. He just needed the right fit. Portland is the right fit for him. It's a good team for him. As you can see, Melo's averaging 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and people said he was washed. Yeah, okay. Melo, welcome back. I enjoy watching you play. You just hit a game winner recently. What a blessing, man. Carmelo Anthony, man. It's so good, and it feels so good, J-Mo, for just to watch Melo, man. I know he's an agent scorer, but this dude still got it, man.
When you can score, you can score. All you need is the opportunity.
Exactly.
And Portland gave him the opportunity, and he's out there balling, and he's getting better as the season goes on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't let the stats fool you. You know, they might not be what people think they should be, but he's getting better and better and better. Just hitting that game winner. Teammates trust him. He ain't causing no problems in the locker room. I'm happy to see him. I'm glad he's back out there. He deserves it.
Right, because I thought when he was in OKC, I thought Billy Donovan didn't know how to use him.
I agree.
And I also didn't like when he was in Houston, like Mike D'Antoni with his 7-player rotation using, he didn't know how to use Melo. Like, he didn't know how to use him.
Too much blame on him.
Yeah, and they tried to blame him, then they got rid of him. I didn't like how they did all that management. I thought it was a slap in the face towards Melo. So I'm happy he's in Portland. I'm glad Dame Lillard wanted him. He recruited him. Right. And hopefully Portland can get in the playoff race, man, because they're winning. They're like up and down, but I still think he fits in perfect with those guys, man.
I agree. I would like to see him in the playoffs.
Yeah, so Melo, man, keep balling out, man. We with you here at Platts Point of View, man. Keep going. Show everybody you still the man. And another NBA thing I want to talk about, man, how about Phoenix Suns shooting guard Devin Booker? Nobody's talking about Devin Booker. 6'6" out of Kentucky. Devin Booker's averaging 25 points a game right now, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He's shooting 50% from the floor. He's a 90% foul shooter right now, 36% from three-point range. Devin Booker is rapidly developing into more than just a three-point threat, y'all. He's evolving into a 3-level pure scorer. He's an excellent pick-and-roll player and a much-improved passer. Devin Booker is one of 10 players averaging at least 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per 40 minutes. Booker is a rising star, y'all. He's a respected young scorer and better than many people expected coming out of Kentucky because he didn't even start then. All Booker needs now is his other pieces to come through. And I'm talking about like swingman Mikal Bridges, local pit star that transferred to North Carolina, Cam Johnson, big man DeAndre Ayton. You know, they got Ricky Rubio. And if they develop in jail, then they should be a good playoff team. So we're going to check them out. And, thanks, guys, for paying attention and watching. We'll be back for part 2. We're going to take a little intermission, and we'll be back for the second installment of Platts Point of View, y'all.